We know we're not all robots. After all, there's so many different ways to be unique from one another and stand out in our day-to-day lives. Like the way we spell our names differently, the clothes we wear, the ways we celebrate traditions. In fact, even when society tries to make us all the same, we often do whatever we can to find a way to stand out anyway. That's because we have an inherent sense of how important it is to be unique and appreciated for our individual differences. So it's frustrating when people or social programs try to help, but end up placing us in categories and boxes. You can see it everywhere. Everyone at school gets the same curriculum regardless of individual beliefs, preferences, skills, or interests. Helping professionals often look for the problems we share in common with others, perhaps because assessing what is wrong focuses on the ways in which people share problematic traits with others. And anyone who's been involved in government programs knows how often we must jump through the same hoops, take the same frustrating steps as everyone else, regardless of our individual circumstances. And our best never seems to be good enough. This sameness works no better in social programs than it does in any other situation. Imagine going to an ice cream shop and having only one choice, vanilla. Or worse yet, having several choices, but someone else gets to decide for you which one and how much you get. So it's no surprise that doing the same thing in social programs often brings negative results. Someone else decides how best to help you, what type of assistance you get, how much you'll receive, and for how long. There is a better way. We call it individualized community and home-based services, or just IC Home Services. IC Home Services can be used in all of the helping professions to get better results, like education, medical services, mental health, juvenile corrections, child welfare, and other types of social programs. IC Home involves a more helpful way of viewing and working with those we support than that of traditional human services approaches. Instead of looking for what everyone else shares in common, this approach helps discover what is unique about a person, searching for talents, interests, preferences, traditions, cultural influences, and other characteristics that help make each person, well, a person, and then take action by arranging supportive services based off these unique characteristics, support that looks different for each person. Instead of focusing on problems alone, it builds off what is right. After all, our struggles and challenges are not the essence of who we are, so why should they be the focus of figuring out how to help us? It is amazing to watch a person's newly found positive identity and role in life slowly begin to replace the negative, problem-focused identity they once lived with in the past. Instead of taking place in sterile office buildings, IC Home Services take place where real life happens, inside of homes and communities, helping produce a more accurate reflection of what life is really like for a family and increasing the likelihood of sustained improvements. And it works, which is the most important part of all. It is not just a nice way to treat others, it's a way to get better and new results. And just about everyone involved in human services wants to help in a more effective and sustainable way. There's a lot more to it, and we hope you'll join our effort to change the way human services are delivered in our communities. Check out the information on this website at www.CreativeVantage.org and find out how you can get involved. And if you're looking for more in-depth information, including discussion forums, group topics, sample provider forums and tools, training modules, and other forms of support for individuals or agencies hoping to start or enhance community-based services, be sure to register for free access to our advanced member site using the form to the right of this video. We can make a difference, one person at a time. Because sometimes vanilla just doesn't do. IC Home Services, an approach from CreativeVantage LLC. Positive community support.